Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Rob Hoback. Today is the 14th of November. We're day number 30 on our daily discipline. We're going to live like Kanye today because that's the song that's on. I love this song. Anyway, hey, look, this is like take 4, take 5. The other one's been too long. I'm feeling self-conscious because I talked to the creeper yesterday, and he mentioned that yesterday wasn't my best effort. So here's what I'm going to tell you, right? Right now, I can't promise you that you're going to get an amazing video every morning. You're going to get a video. And some mornings I'm not going to feel like it. And some mornings it's not going to be, perfect. Sorry, right? Like I never said I was going to be perfect. I said I was going to be here every day. So we're doing our best. So Creeper, I'm sorry that I wasn't perfect yesterday, but I'm going to continue to pull through. And thank you for your time yesterday. I do appreciate it. I'd also like to thank... I'm thankful that last night, after a trying day, wasn't the most difficult day. There's nothing happened yesterday that I didn't expect to happen. Just irritated me. I allowed it to irritate me, right? Go. Anyway, so last night I got to watch A Football Life, which is one of my favorite shows because it's real and it shows you the rise and like when you're watching these Hall of Fame football speeches, like I'm moved to tears every time, right? Like thinking of all of the hard work and all of the things that those guys had to overcome to get to the Hall of Fame. And then watch Brian Dawkins put on his Hall of Fame jacket and then have his wife get one. Like, wow. Like I can't even contemplate what it's like to have a partner like that. I can't, right? So I just find it to be beautiful. Beautiful. The other thing I found to be beautiful is that Brian Dawkins he's crazy, right? He's nuts just like I am. And as soon as I saw him start talking, I'm like, oh, I know where this is going. I know you're going to tell me about how you've been so depressed that you don't want to do it anymore. You start doing the math. Like, is it better if I'm alive or if I'm dead? Right? And if you're watching this, I know a lot of you have done the math too, right? Because I've done the math. And I'm like, if that's all they want is the money, why don't you just give them the money and I'll get out of the way? Well, guess what? That's not how it works, right? No thanks. And just like Brian Dawkins, I can rise above this, like the song of the day for yesterday. I will rise above this. So thank you, Brian Dawkins, for being yet another example of somebody who learned how to control their mind and accomplish great things. I will see you soon, sir. As I was watching the thing, there were a couple things that came to mind. Number one, a video that I watched from Mel Robbins answering viewer mail, in which the person said, hey, I've got this group of friends and I find myself feeling like I need to act differently around these people. And she's like, nope. Go find your people. Find the people that you feel energized when you talk to them on the phone or you see them, and it's like you plugged in when your battery was on empty, and all of a sudden, bam, recharged, right? And so through this process, the last 30 days that we're celebrating, Creeper, woohoo, it's a party, right? We should celebrate, or I'm going to celebrate the fact that yesterday as I was walking through the shit, and that's what I was doing. I was walking through the shit. I didn't stop. I didn't sit down. I didn't hide. I kept walking, right? Because that's what I've been preaching. Like, you got to keep going. So I kept going, sitting over there, grinding it out. And then all of a sudden, like, some people I'd reached out to hadn't heard. One guy says, hey, I want to see you. I want to make sure you're okay. I'm going to come over after work. Another guy called me last night. He's like, bro, I'm sorry. I'm sick, blah, blah, blah. And we agreed that we're going to talk on a regular basis because as I was explaining to him that I recognize he's the kind of person I need to spend more time around. Here, like I don't have a great network here, right? But when I find somebody that brings energy that I feel like I can plug into them and they feel the same way, that's a perfect relationship where you can be honest with each other, where you can have an adult conversation like, hey, here's the things I'm struggling with. You got some advice, right? And so I haven't figured out what his nickname is, but as I go to call that guy, another guy pops up in my contacts, and I hadn't been listening to my 5-second rule. I've been dismissing, like, nah, I don't need to talk to that guy. Nah, I don't need to talk to that guy. Yesterday, I'm like, no, we're calling that guy. And that guy's name is the Cutter. right? And the Cutter and I, man, we've got some parallel paths, a lot, and we both know it. And he's one of those guys that I can't remember the last time I talked to him. Can't remember the last time I seen him physically, eyes on him. And it doesn't matter because it was just like, you know, I just seen him last week, and we picked up the phone and started chatting, and we're on the phone with him for a half an hour. And he's another one that he's changed his life. I've seen it firsthand, right? Went from negative to positive, went from out of shape and bitter and miserable to in shape, successful, getting shit done. Like, it's possible. It all starts up here. So the last thing I'm going to say today is that, sorry, I'm looking at my notes to make sure I don't forget anything, is that we all, and it's going to start with me, I got to learn to change my shoulds. Like, I should go to the gym. I should get addicted to something that's healthy. Those have to become my musts, right? Because until I make a commitment up here, say, this is important, I must do this, I'm going to stop accepting mediocrity in my life, nothing will change, right? So, with that, we're going to close. Yesterday, we got some feedback that we needed more song of the day. I'll give you some song of the day. Let me find it. It's by, what is the name of that group? It's, sorry. Don't Forget Where You Belong by One Direction. It's a beautiful song. And what that reminds me of is surround yourself with your people, right? And you know who they are, right? You know immediately. We all do. Whether this is somebody that needs to be in my life and somebody that's going to make me a better person just by being around, or whether I need to move on. So don't forget where you belong. Turn this up. This is another great one. What a great song. And you're welcome for sending you this stuff. You probably don't know this song. So there's more of us out there, and we're just going to keep talking. My commitment to you is I can't give you a perfect video every day, Creeper, but I can give you a video. I can give you one that's got energy, and I'm going to tell you how I'm going to make a commitment. I'm going to live my life like a savage, and I'm just going to go get it, man. Brian Dawkins, other than the fact that he's significantly more athletically talented, well, there's a lot different, but we're the same up here. So, all right, hands up, peace out, love you. We're better together. Have a great day. I will see you tomorrow. Don't forget where you belong.